Welcome to Movie Story Short, where we summarize movies in just a few minutes. Today, we're diving into the captivating world of La Brea. Stay tuned for a story filled with suspense, survival, and mysteries that will leave you on the edge of your seat. Let's begin. In the bustling city of Los Angeles, chaos erupts when a massive sinkhole suddenly opens near the famous La Brea tar pits. The ground crumbles, swallowing everything in its path: buildings, vehicles, and even people. Families are torn apart as the unimaginable unfolds. Among those affected is the Harris family, whose lives are changed forever. Eve Harris, a devoted mother and a resilient woman, is driving with her two children, Izzy and Josh, near the disaster zone. In an instant, their car is caught in the chaos. Eve and Josh fall into the sinkhole, leaving Izzy and her father, Gavin, above ground. Separated and uncertain if their loved ones are even alive, they face unimaginable challenges on opposite sides of catastrophe. The world below. Eve and Josh awaken to find themselves in a strange, primeval world beneath the surface. It's not just a sinkhole, it's a portal to another dimension, a prehistoric land filled with towering trees, lush vegetation, and terrifying creatures. As they explore their surroundings, they encounter other survivors who fell into the sinkhole, including Sam, a resourceful doctor, and Riley, his determined daughter. Together, they form a group, realizing they must rely on each other to survive in this hostile new environment. They soon discover that this world is not just dangerous but mysterious. Strange symbols and artifacts suggest that others have been here before. Who created these markings and why? Their questions grow as they encounter saber-toothed cats and other prehistoric predators, forcing them to band together to fend off threats. Gavin's vision. Above ground, Gavin struggles with guilt and determination. Haunted by strange visions of the world below, he begins to suspect that the sinkhole is more than a geological phenomenon. Gavin's visions are vivid and detailed, showing him glimpses of Eve and Josh fighting for survival in a mysterious land. Desperate to save his family, he turns to government scientists who are investigating the sinkhole. These experts confirm that the sinkhole has strange properties, electromagnetic anomalies that defy explanation. Gavin realizes his visions may be the key to locating his family. He learns that these visions are connected to a traumatic event from his past when he survived a plane crash. That crash, it seems, wasn't random but tied to the same anomalies causing the sinkhole. Gavin's determination grows stronger as he pieces together the clues, despite the skepticism of those around him. Survival below ground. Back in the primeval world, Eve emerges as a leader among the survivors. Her maternal instincts drive her to protect not just her son but the entire group. She devises plans for securing food, shelter, and safety. However, tensions arise as different personalities clash under the stress of survival. Some survivors want to work together, while others act selfishly, prioritizing their own needs. Josh befriends Riley, and the two teenagers form a bond as they explore the strange world and share their fears about never seeing their families again. Meanwhile, Eve discovers a hidden cave containing ancient carvings that seem to depict the sinkhole and the portal. Could these carvings hold the secret to escaping this world? Their hopes are reignited when they spot a drone flying overhead. It's a sign that people above ground are searching for them. But the appearance of the drone also raises questions. If they're being watched, why hasn't anyone come to rescue them? The government's agenda. Above ground, the government's involvement deepens. A mysterious organization steps in, taking control of the sinkhole investigation. They seem to know more than they're revealing, raising suspicions among Gavin and others. Gavin's persistence forces the scientists to admit that similar sinkholes have appeared worldwide, all linked to unexplained phenomena. The sinkholes aren't random, they're part of a larger pattern. As Gavin delves deeper, he discovers that his wife and son might not be the first people to fall into the sinkhole. Records show evidence of past disappearances near similar sites, with survivors rumored to have reappeared decades later, unchanged by time. Could this mean that time works differently in the primeval world? Clues to escape. Underground, the survivors discover an ancient artifact resembling a key. They speculate that it could unlock a way back to their world. However, using it requires navigating dangerous terrain filled with traps and predators. Eve and the group face life-threatening challenges as they attempt to retrieve the artifact. Along the way, they learn that the primeval world isn't just a place, it's a time warp, a connection to Earth's distant past. Josh falls gravely ill after being bitten by an unknown insect, forcing Eve to make a desperate decision. She leads the group to an area they suspect holds medicinal plants, but the journey puts everyone at risk. Meanwhile, Sam's medical expertise proves invaluable as he fights to save Josh's life. Reunion and sacrifice. Above ground, Gavin's efforts finally pay off when he uncovers a way to communicate with the world below. Using his visions and the government's technology, he manages to send a signal to Eve and the others. The brief connection fills both sides with hope, but it's cut short by interference from a mysterious organization. It becomes clear that the government has its own agenda, and rescuing the survivors might not align with their goals. Eve and the group race against time to activate the artifact, but doing so requires a sacrifice. One of the survivors, Lucas, steps forward, risking his life to ensure the group's escape. His bravery inspires the others, and the artifact begins to work, creating a portal back to their world. The cliffhanger. As the survivors step through the portal, they realize their journey is far from over. They return to the surface, but the world they knew has changed. The sinkhole's anomalies have spread, causing global disruptions. Gavin and Eve reunite, but their joy is short-lived as new threats emerge. The mysterious organization continues to pursue its agenda, leaving the Harris family and the other survivors to wonder if they've escaped one danger only to face another. And here we end the movie. Don't forget to subscribe to Movie Story Short and like the video. Thank you for watching.